Hello, my Zentangle friends. This is Barbara Langston, CZT, Certified Zentangle Teacher, and welcome to day 29 of the Inktober Tangles for 2023. We're having a lot of fun with this. If you're new to this playlist and you're new to Inktober, then there is a video, introductory videos in the description to explain what it's all about and how I have set it up on my tiles. And also in the description is a link to a video on how I make my sketchbooks. This is a disc-bound system. And again, we're on day 29. And this has been really a very fun challenge. Some of these patterns are new to me, and I've had to do a lot of practice. But in doing that, I increase my confidence and my self-esteem by knowing that if I work at it, I can do these patterns. And this wasn't a difficult one, and several of them are very easy, but there were some that were very high focus, and it's just a really good feeling when you make it happen on your tile. All right, if you post to social media, please use @BBL_Tangles in your post, and then it lets me know that you have posted, and I can go see what you've done, and I love doing that. All right, again, we're using a Zentangle 3.5-inch tile, but you can do this on any paper that you have. You can use any pen that you have, any pencil. Just the challenge for Inktober is to put ink to paper once a day. For this pattern, it's Oasis by Tomas Padros. He is a CZT in Spain, and he always has these fantastic patterns. He is a teacher, maybe a math teacher, but I just love what he does. And we're going to work on this one today. I'm going to put this one in here. But if you look at the step outs, they're really just, I'll do it back here. You have a line that comes down, and you make like a little teardrop, and you come back over a little ways, and you do that little drop again. Okay, so if you were doing it as a border, that's how it works. That's step one. Step two, you come back the other way. So come across the top of this. When you get to the middle of that one, come down, touch, come back up. Same thing here. You could draw a grid to keep it even, but you can also do them kind of wonky. And then you fill these in. Again, this is for the border, or a ribbon, however you want to do it. So these get filled in, and I'm not doing this complete here because I just want to show you how the border works. Okay, and then the next thing that he does is just a curvy line that follows these. And then this one didn't get much of a curve to it, but it would come like this, and then this one would go in that direction. All right, so very simply, that's how the border works. But we're going to do this one, and his step outs are usually on either Instagram or Facebook. And hopefully you have an account. Okay, we are on our last tile. We have 3 patterns to go and 4 squares. So my last square, I will put my chop in there, okay? And there will be another kind of a wrap-up video to show what I'm going to do for the center of my 12 by 12 piece that I'm going to put together with all of my tiles. Anyway, I'll show that in the wrap-up. All right, for this pattern, I'm going to use my pencil because I want to do this, and I need a guide for how my lines are going to be. So across here and across there. Does that look? It doesn't have to be perfectly even, but I just feel better. I think that, yes, I use an eraser. So this about halfway would be like that. Okay, that's fine. All right, again, I'm using a Micron PN, a graphite pencil. I may use my Graphic 1 and a blending tool, also known as a tortillon. And this is my kneaded eraser. All right, so we're going to go ahead and ink in these lines. And that's a chance again to even them out if you think you need to. And we want them to be about the same length. So that one's a little bit taller. Let me make these a little bit taller. Okay. Now the next thing is we're going to put just a little circle down here. And you can go ahead and fill that in if you want. And then we're going to come up and then out a little bit and back down. Okay. And then these get filled in. So we're just going to go around and do that in each of these. Fill them in. And then just keep going around. Okay, one more. Oh, actually 2 more. Oops, made that one kind of fat at the bottom. Did not mean to do that. That's okay. We don't do perfect. All right, so the next step is that you're going to put a straight line between each one of these. And I don't have to turn my tile every time. It's just a habit. Okay, and then on each side of these, we're going to go with a straight line that goes right back down to the center, and then we're going to fill it in. Okay, so a line that comes down to the base of these little teardrops that we made. And I do apologize that I'm always trying to adjust this tile. I have my camera zoomed in so that you can see what I'm doing, but that makes it very easy for my tile to move out of the camera's view. Also, I don't know if I've mentioned, I do not speed up my videos. I let you decide if you want to use the YouTube settings to speed it up, slow it down, whatever works best for you. I also don't put music except in the very beginning. Okay. All right, so the next thing that we do is we're going to bring these tops down to meet these center points. Okay. So just take off from the top and touch there. Okay, so the next thing, and I really liked how he did it on his, is we're going to put these just little lines on each side, and you could switch to a smaller pen if you want. Just a little flick of your pen on each side. Okay, I just really like how that looks. I know this is a pattern that I will definitely try again because I love anything that looks botanical. And this version definitely does. Okay, so next is shading. I'm just going to put a little bit down here. And a reminder that when you have filled in something with that much ink, it is going to take longer to dry. So be careful with how you place your hands. Okay, and then I'm just going to put a little bit on each edge. We don't need much. Point your pencil toward the line that you're trying to add the shading to. All right, and then we're just going to soften that. All right, very simple, but I think it's a very pretty pattern. I like it. Okay, again, there's some other versions. This one was fun and easy. And for this one, where we did this, we touched it in the center. He doesn't. He does a little teardrop pointing this way, and then has them come back down to touch and meet. And then this was fun to do, but I did put a grid down there. I did divide it into 12 so that I knew where to come around and put my little teardrops. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. All right, thanks again. Reminder, if you post, please tag me at BBL_Tangles. I love your comments. I appreciate the support that I have received through October. And we've only got 2 days to go after this. That's going to be fun to see this put all together. All right. Thank you again. Hit your like button, subscribe, and please come back again. I love having you view my channel. See you next time. Bye.